Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to unlock your digital roadmap by focusing on what matters the most for your company and what will make the biggest difference in terms of your transformation with technology. I'm Steve Johnston. I'm a consultant in digital transformation. I've co founded and founded a few high tech businesses. I went through different things. I'm an engineer by education with two masters, including an MBA. But the goal here is to guide you into your digital roadmap and making sure that you are successful with your tech projects and you take back the control of those tech projects and you are successful. So the agenda to accomplish that is talk about why the technology is so overwhelming for most of the SMB owners and SME owners. And secondly, what is the power of a tailored roadmap for you? So, and what are the three shifts in your mindset you need to simplify and grow your business? And finally, what are the next steps you need to take to restart your roadmap journey today? So, why technology feels so overwhelming for small business owners? As you can see every day, too many tools, too many apps. I mean, we are flooded with so much information that we don't know, and we believe that the ones we are seeing the most, the ones that are mostly in our face, those ones are the best one. But it's not necessarily the case, and you feel frustrated because if you do a choice and you do a bad choice, your staff won't take it. You won't see the advantage of using it, the benefits of using it. So that's a big issue, and I want to help as many entrepreneurs as possible. And another belief is you need to have a big budget and a big expertise or very high level of expertise to do a roadmap to change your organization. No, you don't. First, start with a roadmap, and you need to align it with your strategy. And you, as a business owners, you know the strategy, you know where you're going. Tech projects, they need to follow that. They need to be aligned with that. The one thing that is going to make a difference is you need to start somewhere. And most people are coming to me and say, Steve, I know tech can help my company. I know that for sure. But I'm not tech savvy. But first of all, I don't know where to start. And I told them two main things. I said, look at your strategy, focus on one process. I'm going to go through that a bit longer on a few slides. But first of all, your tech projects, they need to be fully aligned with your business goals. So define your strategy first, look at where you are today, and look at the gaps between now and then. But don't see that as one project. This is a journey. Doing a transformation of yourself, your company, or a country, whatever, it's a journey. So don't think it's one project and it's going to go forever easily. Secondly, by doing that as a roadmap, you're going to simplify your operations. And by doing that, you can scale up your company, you can drive growth, you can get more revenues, more profits, more time for you as a business owner, so you can spend more time for you and or for your family. That's going to be your choice. And the three shifts in your mindset to build an effective roadmap are the following. One, focus on high impact goals. And at the same time, people believe that in order to do that, you need to get the latest toys, the latest tools. And it's cool. I'm talking with my fellow entrepreneurs, and they tell me that they have bought or subscribed to this tool. So I'm going to do the same. Don't do that. You need to look at your objectives. You need to look at your actual situation, your power, your skills, and everything, and just select the tools that are really aligning with your strategy, with your business goals. And like it's written here, stop chasing or waste your time and energy on what doesn't support your priorities. Make a strong focus. Shift number two, streamline to one core process. What does that mean is you don't need to change the entire organization, the entire company, and change everybody. Focus on your cash cow product or service and look at the process to get there from a call, from a website visit until they get or you get the money in your bank account from that customer. If you look at this process, you're going to find a lot of options and you're going to transform your business quicker, easier, faster, and more effectively because you don't have to overhaul the entire organization. So by focusing on one core process, that's the key to save hours and be more effective. Don't think that you need to change the entire organization. Transformation, yes, but not everything at once. Shift number 3, create a simple tailored roadmap. Obviously, you need to do that. This is your starting point. There is no way around that. Don't try to jump in and select a tool for step 3, select a tool for step 1. You need to have a plan. You have a plan for your marketing strategy. You have a plan for attacking a new market, to develop a product, to craft a new service, but you need to have a roadmap as well for your tech projects because they are going to support everything you want to do in your business. You know that tech is everywhere now. So you have to plan that. Don't think it's going to happen by itself. That doesn't make sense. And people believe that, yeah, it's too disruptive, it's too complex, I cannot do it because my people won't take it. But if you plan it, and if you go with quick wins in the process, and you select the right project at the beginning, that's a totally different story because that complexity will become simple, simplified, well understood, well accepted, less resistance to change, and it's going to happen. And guess what? Your company will benefit from it. So that's the way to start to change your shift. Shift number 3, it could be shift number 1. I don't care, but you need to change your mindset. What has been my journey? I sold my company, like another company, 9 years ago, and I stayed there for 18 months to transfer technology, being the CIO and the COO of the company for a while. And we started to implement the overall change of the entire company. That's what he wanted, but that was a mistake. So I realized that. I say, hey, it is getting too complex. I started to do a plan. To be honest, I started with a plan, but it was overwhelming. So many pieces to change at the same time. Very complex. I was not understanding it myself. So I said, I was feeling frustrated. I said, if I just take this product, this is the one that we're selling the most. If I look only at this quote to cash process from the beginning to the end, can I map it? Can I see it? Can I understand it? Yes, I was able to understand it. And from this point, I was able to start drawing stuff, writing stuff, and see where it can be optimized. And guess what? Create a nice, simple plan that I was able to speak and talk to the new owner and talk to the staff to implement it. And also I started to build it with the staff because they were understanding it. They were helping me to know how those processes, how these tasks were working. And I was able to perform even better. And I prepared a few cheat sheets and all these things. And it went really, really, really well. So you heard my story. And I've done that many times. I've done it for associations, for not-for-profits, for bigger companies. I've done a lot for SMBs, SMEs. Those things are the way to go. The way to start the transformation is creating that plan. What can it do for you? It's going to give you a clear direction for your business. You're going to sleep better. You're going to be good at managing tech projects. You're going to take control back of your tech projects. And the people, the staff, your employees, they will like you because you'll be the leader of those projects. And that's going to go very well because you have a plan and you have worked out that plan to make it understandable by them. And once you've done that, everybody will save time. And the cliche, time is money. So if you save time, you save money. If you have more time for you, you can be more creative. You can think about your strategy. You can take care of your employees more. You can think about other projects, all these things because you have a plan and the implementation of it will make a huge difference in the growth and the scale up of your company. and it's going to be more to become more competitive, sustainable, and you'll have a long growth if this is your goal for your company. So now, why now you need to do that? So perhaps you already have a few tools already in your company, and I'm sure it is the case. But are they really talking to each other? Did you have selected the right tools for you in the future of the organization? You need to think about that. And the goal is to start now. And the best way to do that, and I already prepared something for you. I created an ebook with 6 steps on how you can create your own plan, starting from defining your objectives, your goals, looking at your actual state, and a few more steps to get it done, get in the plan, and you will know where you're going, and you're going to thank yourself in the future to have done that. The common questions or objections that I'm getting are I'm too busy. I cannot do a plan. It's impossible. If I do a plan, I mean, I need to cut on this, but that doesn't make sense to me because that's going to save you time at the end. It's going to be so advantageous, so beneficial to you and your company that you will have more time to do other things. Again, it could be spending more time doing sports or with the family, but it could be also develop new project, new services, as I said earlier. So I'm too busy to craft a plan. That doesn't work in my mind. I'm not tech savvy. As I told you, it's managing employees, change management, and it's aligning your tech projects with your strategy. So you know the strategy, you know what needs to be done. So you don't need to be a tech savvy person to be able to craft and design your IT roadmap. To implement it, yes, you need to have a few experts, but you'll be able to guide them and they won't screw you because you'll know what you want, you know where you're going, because what? You have a plan. So a few examples. I don't want to go through in length with that because I've seen so many. So you can engage with me on social and sending me an email. I can show you. I can talk a bit more about it. But just by example, having an accounting system on the cloud connected to the tools you already have at the office can save a lot of time. So in that case, it's a simple example. I can go through, as I said, many examples. But yes, I mean, doing that, having to create invoices, having to store your bills and all these things. If you have QuickBooks or Sage 50 or Zoho Books, to give a few examples, you can import these things by sending them by emails. You can generate invoices very quickly by just entering a few numbers because the address is already there. So many information are already in the system. So, I mean, don't wait to do these pieces. In terms of sales, it's that example relates to my example where the sales and the customer satisfaction went through the roof after we have implemented something that was semi-automated with emails being crafted in advance by the marketing and sales people. So when the customer was at the level of production installation, something that is less sales and marketing, in that case, these installers, they were not that great. But by following all the steps before getting into that installation process, we were training part of the process, the installer, but also we were supporting the customer all along. So when it went with a few hiccups at the installation, they were really confident that we were in control of the situation because of the steps and the tools and the information we had in our CRM, in our setup, and with all the emails being crafted by the marketing people. They were so nice and polite and very well structured that the customers liked us and the hiccups were not an issue at all. So what you have to do today, very simple. Go back on my website or go on my website and download the free ebook. It's right up there at the top of the homepage. You can just give a first name, email address. I won't spam you, no worries. And download it and just start to look at it, answer the questions, fill up the tables, look at the templates, and just get going. You're going to thank yourself in the future to have done a roadmap because you'll learn so much about it and you won't get fooled by all the stakeholders that are trying to sell you different things. So I'm Steve Johnston. I would like you to engage on social media. I want to be there. I want to help entrepreneurs as much as possible. And in my case, you can find me on these social media. And hopefully, together, we can help more and more entrepreneurs in their transformation and change the statistics of 70% of transformation are failing to something a lot better. So follow me, help me, engage with me, ask me what you want me to share. I'm willing to put my knowledge for free on the platforms and hopefully guide you and make you successful with your tech projects. Thank you very much. I'm Steve Johnston. Follow me on Steve on Digital, and my handle is Steve on Digital. Thank you.